July 20th, 1969 is a historic day when humans first landed on the moon. In 2021, the UN General Assembly designated July 20th as International Moon Day. Every year, for a week before and after International Moon Day, various events are held around the world to look back and commemorate the history of human exploration of the moon. Today, 54 years ago, astronaut Neil Armstrong said this while taking his first step on the moon amidst the attention of many people. That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. And it's something that can resonate deeply. Even though the stories I give you are only small consolation, I hope they become the basis for great happiness. So let's kick off today's hour on Radio Clock with Jibanov's Care for You.
내 성격이 그렇지 못해서 내게 힘이 될 수 있는 말을 할 줄 몰라 원래 따뜻한 말 한마디를 잘 못해서 너의 젖은 그 어깨를 다독일 줄 몰라 그래도 노력해볼게 내가 너에게 힘이 될 수만 있다면 내 어설픈 이런 위로도 내게 도움이 된다면 해볼게 이렇게라도 네 맘이 괜찮아진다면 내 어설픈 이런 위로도 도움이 된다면 오늘의 답답한 그만 내린 별거 아닐지 몰라 내 마음속 자리 잡은 어떤 상처들도 오늘이 지나 내일이 오면 괜찮아질지도 몰라 그럴지 몰라 지금처럼만 그대로 편히 울어 괜찮아 정말 가끔은 또 내 성격이 너무 못나서 네가 다칠까 감추고 싶을 때가 많아 맘속 가득히 해주고픈 말이 많아도 무신경한 척 넘겨버렸던 거 알아 오늘은 노력해볼게 내가 너에게 힘이 될 수만 있다면 내 어설픈 이런 위로도 내게 도움이 된다면 해볼게 이렇게라도 네 맘이 괜찮아진다면 내 어설픈 이런 위로도 도움이 된다면 오늘의
It's time to explore different musicians here on Music Lab. Today's guest on Music Lab is extra special. She used to spend time with me here on Music Lab every week, and now she is back as a guest. We have YUNHWAY in the studio. Welcome back!
Hello.
Woo!
Thanks for having me.
How have you been?
I've been good. I've been busy.
I know, I could tell. Our listeners missed you also, so please say hi to our listeners.
Hi. Well, don't they have a new name now?
Oh my gosh,
Besteas?
you've been keeping up.
I have.
Oh, she's been keeping up with
Hi,
us.
besties.
Yes, they're besties. Welcome back. Wow, it's been a while.
It has.
How long has it been?
I don't know, many months. It was cold when I left.
It was,
Yeah.
and now it's melting hot. So sweaty. But in the opening, we were talking about space traveling, landing on the moon for the first time. Have you ever imagined being in space, traveling to the moon?
No. Like the whole like going to the Mars thing, like that's not it for me.
Really?
I have no intention of, did you see what happened to the Titan?
I know.
Yeah.
But like now they're selling tickets to the moon,
I mean, I that's not it for me, but I ain't got the money.
Okay, what if somebody offered you like, hey, you just have to promote it. Come on the spaceship with us. We'll fly you out to space.
I mean, is it free or am I getting paid?
You're not getting paid.
I'm not getting paid, but it's just free.
It's basically some $1 million trip free. Get to go on it for free.
I'm already getting nervous thinking about it. I don't think so.
No?
I have my 2 dogs here, and like I
That's true.
Yeah, I don't want to miss out on.
You don't want to
anything.
risk it.
No.
My dream job, like if somebody asked me if you could be anything in the world, what would you be? And my answer was always astronaut.
Really?
But then now, with what you mentioned happening and just like, it's not 100% safe or certain,
Right.
And also we don't know how long it's going to take to go back and come back.
And the whole interstellar thing, like you're there for like, maybe a couple hours and then you come back and everybody's like,
gone.
all old.
Exactly. And I know this is fantasy, but I just recently watched Guardians of the Galaxy and like imagine just being tossed out of the spaceship and you just freeze like no, I can't.
Oh, the
do
recent
that.
one where...
No, I watched the second one.
Oh.
But I did watch the third one recently too.
Okay. I haven't watched the third one.
Oh my God, you should. It's great.
Yeah.
It'll make you cry.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, our listeners, would you guys be down to space travel? If you had the opportunity, would you be down or would you be against it, like 100%? Well, getting back into the interview, Hayes mentioned that she's been super busy, and it is because she has recently released her first full-length album ever. It was released on June 30th.
Yes.
And it must have felt like, I don't know, what does it feel like to release your first full-length album?
So it was almost 2 years in the making. It just took so long, and there were like bumps along the way where I wanted to release it at a certain time, but it just didn't happen, and again. Just I don't know, for me in my life, I feel like a lot of things don't just happen. Like it just takes some time, and there's always like an obstacle in my way that I need to conquer before anything happens. But it's kind of surreal now that it's all out. Like it took so long, and all that work and all that dedication and all that anticipation also as well, like of me expecting this to go well, and like there were a lot of songs that we switched out. Like it was gonna be in the album, but then we trashed it, like new ones. And there was even a song in the album that was made a week before the release.
What?
Yeah, I was like, I need another song. I need one more song. And that was done a week before the release as well. So it was a journey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the name of the full-length album?
The name of the full-length album is 윤훼. It is a self-titled album. And the reason for that is because I feel like, I've been doing this for some time, and it took a while for me to release the first ever, studio album, and I now finally feel confident enough in my own music and in my own sound to call it me. So the album is me and what I am and what I do and what I hope to keep doing.
Wow. And this is the album cover image. Looks so good.
Thank
Was
you.
the fire not hot?
It was hot.
That's a little close. I'd be scared my hair would burn off, but your nails, your odd eye lenses.
Uh-huh.
Girl, you're on fire. I love the font. Whoever designed that, props to them. Your like liquid dripping kind of necklace.
Yeah.
Dang, girl.
All this worked
Looks
out.
so good. Wow.
It took some time. Like I think I lit like 5 matches.
That's a little.
Yeah?
That's not that much.
Oh, okay.
Good job. You got it done quick. Okay, so it's a double titles album,
Yes.
right? And the first title song we're going to talk about is Carpe Diem,
Yeah.
featuring Silky Boys. Can you tell us a little about this song?
Carpe Diem is a song just like its name, Carpe Diem, seize the day. And it's funny because it was kind of a motto for me when I was really young, when I first watched Dead Poet Society.
What? Sorry? Sorry, what?
It's a movie called The Dead Poet Society.
Oh, Dead Poet Society.
Yeah, and Captain, yeah. Captain, no Captain. Anyways, it's been a motto since then, and it's kind of funny that it is now my title for the album. It's just about having fun.
Yeah. I remember when I forget if it's like Facebook era or MySpace era, but everyone had the Carpe Diem as their like caption or as their bio.
Yeah.
With like C capitalized and A lowercase, like R capitalized, and a little like asterisk and stars.
Yeah.
I was one of those people too.
You were?
but
I wasn't.
you go hard on this track.
Thank you.
And I have to say, her studio album did not disappoint. I've been streaming it for days, and there are songs that make me feel like I can conquer the world. There are songs that make me feel like I just want to go on vacation. Like, yes, I can say that she did a good job naming this album after herself, because this is like her identity. And yeah, I think it shows her musical side and her personality really well too. And we have the music video for Carpe Diem here, and you look so cool as always. I love all of your outfits. The camera angles are great. How long did it take to film this?
This was a 24-hour journey.
24
Yeah.
hours?
Yeah.
It was just shot in one setting, or did you guys have to move around?
We had 3 different settings.
Oh.
Yeah, we did it at a studio, a Black Horizon studio, and then we also went to this particular place is where they paint cars.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like a container box where they, paint cars. So I was in that. And then the last location was at a university where they have really nice architecture.
University?
Yeah, 명지대.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like the outcome? Do you like how it came out?
Oh yeah, it turned out so much better than I expected. I tend to not have any expectations anymore when it comes to visuals and videos, because I've been let down so many times. And that's the truth.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's just, it looks all great on paper, but then when you get the results, it's like, really? This is it? Yeah, but this one was taken with a robot arm.
Robot arm?
Yeah, okay, it's like really, I have to talk about it because it's super expensive to have. I'm pretty sure more expensive than my own body.
What? I've
Yeah.
never heard of that. Wait.
The robot arm is used to make cars. So when you watch, if you've ever watched like on the YouTube road down the hole, you see like how they make cars, and they have robot arms that put parts together. It's that.
But they use it for camera?
Yeah, but they put the camera on it.
Is that an actual thing or did someone just invent it?
It's an actual thing now.
So it can
Yeah.
move like everywhere?
Yeah. It can move in a specific direction. So you like code it to, you map it out of like how you want it to move, and then it'll just move accordingly. And it just gets that smooth shot.
Oh my God, now robots are taking over movie directors' jobs.
Right?
Oh my God.
I mean, the person has to like encode it, but I mean, I guess AI can do that now.
Wait, who was the music video team that was in charge of this?
They're called Jinro Graphics, I believe, and it's their first
Music video? Wow, they really
Yeah.
outdid themselves.
Yeah.
If this was their first music video,
Yeah.
wow. And who are these two cool-looking fellas?
They're my feature artist called Silky Boy. They are a duo. They also do their own solo things as well. Yeah, they're rappers in my company, and
they're part of your company too.
Yeah, and you know, we've been friends for quite some time, and you know, I love their music, so I had to have them.
Okay. So that was Carpe Diem, and the other title song is called Goat.
Yes.
Goat as in the greatest of all times?
Yes.
Oh.
G-O-A-T.
G-O-A-T.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about this song.
This one is, you know, more of a, you know, singing song. So I had to have, you know, two different types as a title. And yeah, it's just an easygoing song where you just like, you know, you're walking down the street and you're feeling good about yourself.
Okay. And what inspired you to write this song?
It's this is another funny thing. I had a little side joke with a friend of mine when I was going to college in the States. We used to just I don't remember how we talked about it, but we just had this inside joke about goats, where it was just like, oh, we didn't even know that it was called GOAT. Like,
Was that
greatest of
even
all
a
time.
thing back in the
It
days?
wasn't.
Right?
It
Right? It
wasn't.
was before
Yeah.
it was like coined.
Yeah, and we were just like, we were just so stuck on goats for some reason. And then like, I remember he sent me a DM with like, Yuna, there's like a calendar of goats on trees, and like that's actually a thing, you can find it online.
Okay.
They like climb trees, and they'll just be standing on top of trees, which is bizarre, but you know, they like photographed it and made calendars of it. So that was like our inside joke for like quite some time. And now goat. Yeah.
So that was the inspiration behind the song?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just goat.
I need to
GOAT.
find these images of goats on
they're-
trees.
yeah, they're
They climb it themselves or
Yeah.
just...
Yeah, and they'll just be standing on their branches. Like, it's really bizarre, but it's very natural to them, apparently.
What? Are you sure someone didn't just place...
No, there would be
How did they
multiple.
climb up there?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll have to see about that. And out of the track list, I love them all. But I would say Ibiza was a little different.
Oh, is it Ibiza?
Well, people call it that sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like when they come back from Ibiza, they're like, I just got back from Ibiza.
Oh.
Like, I don't know. I think it depends on how you want to pronounce it. But this is more of like the more chill, laid back,
Yes.
groovy song. And I think your voice in this track sounds even sweeter, probably because it's like less like trappy beat gangster. Because there's some songs when I was like, oh my gosh, 언니, like so scary, like so intimidating. But this song, so this song is about the Ibiza island.
Well, yeah. I've never been.
Same.
but I hope to at some point. Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Apparently it's beautiful, and it's like the place to be if you love, you know, club music, dancing.
Yes, EDM.
Yeah.
That's like the paradise for EDM lovers.
Yeah.
And like every summer, everyone comes from all over the world to enjoy
Right.
the festivals and clubs and parties.
Apparently, yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna be the one who's just, you know, sitting at the bar drinking my thing, not really dancing. I mean, I'll be the support. Like Ashley will be dancing, I'll be like, yeah, go you.
No, I'll drag you. I'll drag you to the dance floor with me.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just about being in Ibiza and just kind of sort of reminiscing about, past lovers and whatnot. But just like feeling the vibe of being in that type of environment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking of Ibiza, are you going to go to any like summer vacation this year?
Probably late summer vacation. We're going to Maui.
Maui!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So excited for you. Is that your first time going
It's
to Hawaii?
my second time.
Second time.
But the first time I went, I was dead broke. So we didn't get to do very much. We just drank a lot.
Oh my gosh.
But-
Wait, one of our listeners from Hawaii, so maybe you'll bump into him.
Oh.
Maybe. But Ibiza, can we hear this song live?
Yes.
Okay, so Yunhui will get ready for her live song. And while she does, I have a quiz for you guys. So what is the name of the track featuring Kid Millie from Yunhui's latest album? 1, Permanent. 2, Talk Walk. 3, Scream. 4, Bang and Spit. Wow, the titles are something. 1, Permanent. 2, Talk Walk. 3, Scream. 4, Bang and Spit. So if you know the answer, let us know on the YouTube chat. And if you guys have any questions or comments for Yunhui, let us know on the YouTube chat or the Sends message board. So, Hui, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, this is Ibiza.
My guy knows his place. I don't mind that, but do not waste. Do not phase, get phased by the end games. Solo cups, we know too much. Just pink lemonade stands, green tea and skateboard pants. Smoke stinks to prodigy. I'm in another game. Highlights. I can see the living and how the living. Walk into Ibiza. Tripping out of Ibiza, yeah, I can see the living and how the living. Walk into Ibiza, tripping out of Ibiza, yeah, no regrets, ain't got nothing to care, don't need ya. When I'm out with the best, be free, yeah. Let away is happening, I'm done with brighter when I put on this lens, no regrets, ain't got nothing to care, don't need ya. When I'm out with the best, be free, yeah. That away is happening, I'm done with brighter when I put on this lens. Sunsets by the horizon, I'm getting comfy and I'm reminding how long it's been. Yeah, you sure wouldn't wanna leave. All this liquor and I'm on my feet, gold on my face, where the sun hits, next sparkly, make it make sense. Water on my skin makes you feel some. Tell nobody I could ever leave them. I can see the living and how the living. Walk into Ibiza, tripping out Ibiza. Yeah, I can see the living and how the living. Walk into Ibiza, tripping out Ibiza. Yeah, no regrets, ain't got nothing to care, don't need ya. When I'm out with the best, be free, yeah. Let away is happening, I'm done with brighter when I put on this lens. No regrets, ain't got nothing to care, don't need ya. When I'm out with the best, be free, yeah. Let away is happening, I'm done with brighter when I put on this lens. Walk into Ibiza, paradise is near 'em. Too far out, can't hear 'em. Oh yeah. Walk into Ibiza, paradise is near 'em. Too far out, can't hear 'em. Oh yeah.
Woo! So groovy. Wow.
Thank you.
That was Ibiza live by Yunhui in the studio. Girl, you don't need autotune. She does not need autotune.
that was live.
Let's see. Breakout says her voice is so smooth. We've waited so long to hear her sing live. Yes, we have. Benny says, yo, this song is 100.
Ooh. Thanks.
Wargang says, I listened to the song while dancing for the first time in a while. Thank you. Haha.
Wow.
Flo says, that was awesome. Teto says, Yun Slay. Tigger Shears also says, beyond amazing. Thank you, Yunhui. What is Yunhui's favorite stage to perform on, and why is it Radio Clock?
Yes, it's Radio Clock. One, the sound is great here. I mean, I don't know if you guys can like actually hear it all and like notice it, but you know, like sounds.
We heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds important, and when you go to different places, they all have like their own thing going on. But it's just great here. Like
I know our engineers are really amazing.
Yes.
Jake says, "Ooh, this song does sound very good, groovy. Can't wait to add to my playlist."
yeah, put it on your playlist.
Tigger Shear also asked, "Is Yunhui more comfortable as a musical guest or as a co-host? Since she has been a guest twice and a co-host for an entire season."
Oh, I forgot the first time I was here.
I know, upstairs.
Yeah. Oh,
So long ago.
I'm actually a lot more not nervous as an artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you're a natural. Just shows you're a natural at this. Because most people, I don't know. If it were me, I think I'd be more nervous there because, singing live and like, I don't know, just the whole focus being on me. But
I think I'm just like, yay me. No, but like being a host, like it's not just about you doing your thing and like doing it well. It's about also being a good host and making sure the other person's feeling comfortable and then like all that kind of stuff and getting through like the questions. Also for me, it was always there was a time I forgot to ask the question of the day and like I was like
I know it's a lot in the beginning. Let's see. Zinate says top down, sunset, long drive, and this song, Chef's Kiss. Gigdiggy says sexy.
yeah.
Chunjian says unbelievably awesome. So awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, we gotta give our listeners the answer to today's quiz.
Yes.
Which of these was the song that Kid Millie featured in Yoonhui's recent album? 1, Permanent. 2, Talk Walk. 3, Scream. 4, Bang and Spit. I think most of them got the answer right, but
Yes,
can you
yeah.
tell us the answer, Yoonhui?
Answer is Bang and Spit.
4, Bang and Spit featuring Kid Millie.
Yeah.
Wow, what a title. And it's in all capital too. Bang and Spit. And you worked with Kid Millie on this track. You've worked with so many artists. What do you think is the biggest charm of Kid Millie?
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to have worked with various artists. And Kid Millie is also another good friend of mine. I've known him quite some time. Actually, interesting behind story is that while I was just an independent artist, I was underground, I didn't have anything out yet, I released an album with as Haewin Yunhui, the me and the producer album, and he heard it and he actually like came through and was like, hey, I really enjoyed your album, and that's when our kind of friendship first started. He like visited us, wanted to get to know us because he really liked our music. And yeah, and then now we're in the same label, and
That is crazy.
yeah, and we've just it's easy working with Kid Millie just because I know what he's good at, and I give him what he's good at, and he just kind of he's always like I'll be on it. Yeah, it's really nice of him. And also, this song actually wasn't Bang and Spit. This song wasn't what it is, that it is now. Last year, in May, I released a song called 욕지도.
Yes.
And it was, and it features Yurim, who is at the time, I think he was like 중학교 1학년.
In middle school?
Yeah, he was in middle school. He still is.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Okay.
he like came into our label as a 초등학생, as an elementary school kid.
As a rapper?
Yeah, as a rapper, and he's very good. He's very talented, and and he is featured on that song. But originally, it was Kid Millie. But Kid Millie, I couldn't have him on that song, and so then I asked him. what do you want me to do with the verse? And he just said, just don't waste my verse, just use it somehow. And we're like, okay. So then my producers, Heu and I, came up with an idea to use this verse in a different way. And that is how Bang and Spit kind of happened, where the spit part is him spitting his verse, and then the bang is the banger part of me doing my verses at the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he didn't have to re-record?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you purposely made the beat and everything fit into the verse that he already made?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's a lot of things we can do.
That's very unique. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So Bang and Spit, go check that out too, guys. And with this album, I know you anticipated the release for a long time, and after you released it, I don't know, are you usually the type to be easily swayed or affected by the listeners' opinions or comments?
I was for some time before, being able to call this album Yunhui my name. Before that, I had my Mango EP, and then before that, there was the album Instant, and they're titled that way. Like Instant album was like instant, the album cover has me with a McDonald's like French fries, and I have the burger. It's what it is. It's just instant. It's just you consume it fast and it's done. Like, oh, it's great, and the next one. That's how I kind of made the songs in that album, because everybody was consuming music like that. It's just there's not you're not tasting it, you're not really enjoying it. It's just like you eat it and it's like, oh, fire, and then next one.
So true.
Yeah, and that's what that album was. And then I released Mango, which was also which is a sad album for me, where I was so upset with my audiences. I was so upset with my listeners, being, listening to all these different things where and they, being like, oh, is there teriyaki in their lyrics this time? And if there is, they're like, oh, there's another teriyaki on it. And then if there isn't, they're like, oh, there wasn't teriyaki in it. There's just, they had so much to say about my music, and I got so upset and tired of them, saying this and that about it. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make songs where like I know you guys love. And that album consists of R&B, ballads, and kind of a like alternative rock, and also Goodbye Boy, which is also what is it called? City pop. So, genres that is, tried and true, like everybody loves. And people loved it, actually. And I was so upset that they loved it, too. And I was like...
You were upset?
Yeah, because I'm like, no! Like, this is not me. Like, but I tried different things. It's kind of like I tried different outfits on. And after I released that, then that's when I knew for sure that this is not it for me. Like, this isn't... I don't like this style. And then from then on, 2-3 years took for this, studio album. And this is where I, put my foot down, being like, this is me, this is my sound, this is my music, and I don't give a damn about what you say about it. I don't care if you don't like it, because I like it.
I love it. But honestly, I haven't seen any bad responses. Everyone's been loving it. Everyone's like, this is way above my expectations. Like, I don't know, 윤훼이 could do this. Like, I'm blown away. All I saw were those kind of comments. Did you see those too? The positive comments, right? So they were blown away. Like, there are no songs that you can throw away on this album. Like, every song is like title worthy.
Thank you.
Yeah. And if you guys like listen to it with headphones, like good headphones, wow. Like, the producer, he did a heck of a job with mixing and mastering too. So please tell your producer that I said he did an amazing job. Yeah, but out of the 12 songs, we talked about some of them, but we wanted to talk about some of the songs that you wanted to introduce to our listeners. So what is the first song?
Running Out of Time. That is the very last song in the album, coming out now. And I'm very I have this thing with time. I've always liked talking about time, and in my lyrics, if you've been following me for a while, there's a lot of references to time, and I needed a last song in the album, and just something that kind of felt like we're saying goodbye, but it's not the end, and this is running out of time.
Running out of time. And on the credits, I see this name a lot, Wednesday. Who's Wednesday?
Wednesday is a guy that I work with for my songs. He writes it as well as me, and he helps out. He helped out a lot in the bulk of my album, so it's also his work as well. Yeah.
Okay. Now the second song. What is the second song you want to introduce?
Second song is Permanent. If you like techno, if you like to be in the dungeons of Berlin, in those underground clubs, this is the thing for you.
Wait, have you been?
Oh no. I'm too scared to go.
You're too scared. I want to experience it, as well as Ibiza. So Permanent. Oh, was this song written a long time ago?
Yes. This was written a year ago. Yeah.
So what, this is like a funk, kind of like a mix of all genres, or is it just a specific genre? What would you call it?
It's techno driven.
Techno driven.
Yeah, it's I don't really know
the
specific genre. It's not really a genre. Yeah.
It's just something that is Yunhway.
Yeah.
Yunhway made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just me.
And then the last song, let's introduce the last song.
It's called Scream.
Scream.
Yes. And this has a name for the genre. It's drum and bass, DMB. It's this one is the very last song that I made the week before release. Yeah. This is the one.
The last minute song.
Yeah. I needed something more jumpy. I needed something more dance. I don't know, like something to just go hard on. And yeah, if you like that kind of like, it also has this kind of Western vibe to it, which as I was recording, you can hear in the background vocals of me going like, like.
How does that work? You're just in the recording booth, just going like.
Yeah. No. I'll be like, jumping up and down and like doing whatever I need to be recording. I'll be like, I'll just be doing that because that's just what I was feeling at the moment.
Wow.
And then the producer was like, I like that.
And then they're like, cut it out
and then we
use
keep it. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be so embarrassing, like just thinking like all alone in the studio.
Yeah.
In the like all
in
excited,
the booth.
like,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going like that.
True artist. Okay, we're gonna hear one more live by Yunhway at this time. Which song are you gonna sing for us?
I'll be singing or rapping Bang and Spit.
Bang and Spit, featuring Kid Millie. Okay, she's gonna be standing up for this once again. Rick Gal says, sometimes you gotta wander a bit to find yourself. True. Tigger says, you can't please everyone, but you're an amazing artist, Yunhway. Thank you for all of your hard work.
Oh, thank you.
Tigger also says, call it Club Yunhway. The new genre, Club Yunhway. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
This is Bang and Spit.
Yeah, I'm spitting that bass gonna hit the ceiling. Make that bass heater, catch vibes, I'm heater. Keep that cup heater, yeah, I'm the realest. Turn that cup heater, it's all about their feelings. Bet you never seen this, turn that getting lit, yeah. P-I-P-E, pop up, yeah. P-I-P-E, pop up, P-I-P-E, pop up, P-I-P-E, pop up, yo. Yeah, what? Alright, yeah, love it, yeah, I love it, yeah. Whoa, yeah, turn the bass up, feel the ground shake and take the shot straight and make shit clap. And I'ma go again and I'ma do again. I'm making no plan and that's my plan. They all just cap. These boys can't plan. These girls can't rap. Pipe it up, son. 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 Pipe it up. Yeah, pipe it up, son. I'm making it work. I'm turning the club. I'm making it tall. If it's getting busy, if it's getting greasy, never gonna miss. So pop it up, my shit. I'm just, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said pop it for me. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said pop it for me. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said pop it for me. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They ain't ready for the numbers and pop the lies. I'm a brother sis, yeah, little boy spitting the fire. They just switch lanes, I'ma fly in a big plane. Yeah, on the way to Portland, haven't slept for 3 days. Yeah, I got another big plan. Before that, with my bass out. Before that, with my sis out. Before that, where you pop? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said pop it for me. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said pop it for me. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said pop it for me. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little boy, pop it for me. May. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said pop it for me. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said pop it for me. Yeah. Pop it up, son. Yeah, pop it up, son. Yeah, pop it up, son. Yeah, pop it up.
Woo! 언니! 멋있어요, 언니! 언니, you're so cool! Wow!
I wanted to like come here, but then I wasn't sure.
You should have. I would have gotten up with you. Oh. Wow, that was fire.
Thank you.
Okay, let me just read some comments from our listeners. Tigger says absolute FIRE fire. Jake says the song does bang because every lyric you spit out. Rick Gal says that's hard.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Teto says girl, it's savage. Boy, boy, boy. Zina Tay says love how her whole demeanor changes to embody the song's color. Yeah. Geek Diggy says, is this a new competition called Show Me the Honey? Flo says, oh wow, she brought out her gangster vibe. Didn't you guys also have like a label concert recently, like a performance?
Yeah, we did.
Did you do the songs from the recent album?
No, at the time my album wasn't out.
Oh my god, this would have gone so hard, like live on stage.
Yeah. But you know, next time when I have my solo concert, maybe. Yeah.
You got to do all of the tracks from this album. Whoa, so how was the concert?
It was, we had like, 7,000 plus people.
Where?
In stadium at Korea University.
Wow.
Yeah, and yeah, it was crazy. It was good vibes. Like, we love it when we have people come through who, you know, already really love our music, already love us, and they're ready to get down and like have fun. Because there are times where, you know, you do live and, you know, maybe they're not everybody, like festivals, not everybody's there to see you. They don't know you, maybe. They don't care for your music. And those kind of, you know, festivals are fun as well, but like, it's always much, much more fun as an artist up on stage, interacting with our audience who, you know, they see you, they like, you know, mouthing your lyrics, and like that kind of energy it's why we do this.
Of course, the energy is just so different from when they're like real fans, and then if they're like, they don't really know your music. It's just kind of like,
like imagine me doing this in like, they're like, you know, and like we always have to like tell them as well, like put your hands up, and then that's the only time they're like oh. And then one time I was a guest at a concert and I sang Ibiza, and I told them to like do this. Yeah. And then they all followed then. And then they kept at it. It was really cute.
Aww. Yeah. Well, I hope you get to have a concert or performance soon with your, you know, full album tracks.
Of course.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
Okay, since you love talking about time, since you said you always loved time, the
Right.
essence of time, we're going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
And the first question is about time, actually. You got to choose one or the other.
Okay.
If you could go on a time machine, would you rather A, go back to the past 10 years or go 10 years into the future? B.
Wow. I think I would choose 10 years before.
Past?
Yeah.
Why?
I would much rather. I don't want to know because can we come back? Right? It's a time machine.
Yeah.
I can come back. I don't really want to know what's ahead of me because that's the whole fun of it, of living
Right.
this present life. You don't know what's ahead of you, and that's why we do the things we do today in order for it to affect what is to happen in the future. But so I would much rather go back in the past, knowing what I know now, and redo some things. Maybe.
Would you change some things?
Yeah.
Even if it affected your future?
Ooh.
You don't know what life is going to be like when you come back to the present.
Then I guess there's no point in me even being on a time machine because like
Maybe like seeing somebody you miss or like, I don't know.
yeah.
Just for that, you just look from a distance. But you can't
Yeah.
really change anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be nice too. Like talking to somebody that I like didn't in the past and like not that it affects anything, but like just have a talk or something.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, next question. I know you have 2 dogs.
Yes.
When are you more curious of what your dog is thinking? A, when they're just staring at you, or B, when they just kind of ignore you and play on their own?
When they're staring at me, for sure. Because there was a time where my first dog that I ever got for myself, for me to be the responsibility for. After like a couple months of us being together, I still, was like not too, friendly with the dog. Like we still were like kind of getting to know each other. I was being careful with her. She was being careful with me. And there was a moment where we were sitting down together, and I just kind of looked at her, and I kind of was just like,
Pet her?
Yeah, I pet her like that, and I was looking straight into her eyes. Although you can't really see her eyes, the type of dog I have. But like I was looking into her eyes.
Wait, there's a picture of your doggies. Do we have a picture of your doggies? Yeah.
Yay.
So it'll have to be like, like which side? Okay.
Yeah. But we both were kind of looking at each other, and there was a moment where I just kind of felt this like this thing where I was just like, yeah, you can sort of see their eyes.
You can.
But you have to like really grab their fur like together.
Yeah, just wondering what she was thinking.
Yeah, and she just was looking at me, and I was staring at her, and that's the moment where I just kind of hit me where I knew in that very moment she accepted me and I accepted her. I know it's like very dramatic, but like I felt it.
Oh, it's like that connection. That is so sweet. How old is she now?
Pami is 3 and the youngest one is 1.
Still babies.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We would love to continue to talk about your doggies, but we don't have enough time, and we have one more live to listen to.
Yes,
so
we do.
yes, the last song is Running Out of Time, number 12 on the track list.
Right.
So please get ready for that. Our time with Yunhui is almost coming to an end, guys. Please send in whatever messages you guys have to her before we say goodbye. But yes, we're gonna take a listen to Hui's song if she's ready.
Yes.
Yes, this is Running Out of Time.
Falling with my eyes closed, deep lost and far beyond, drowned digging at your pockets, told you fold 'em up. And it's more enough that you was beside me. Everything is good. How about it? Cloudy in my head, locking bodies. Now we running out of time. Pop the top, tell you why, oh why. And baby, made me fall in love. Going out of fellas, gotta keep that. And the penny now reached all this bank. Only type of fella that can see through those things. And the money gotta bleach all this drink. Game 7 rings, hey. And it's pink, hey. Shades on the king, hey. Feel the drip, hey. Cook a white kicks like. Build a fit, hey. Holding my grip like. It's a stick, yeah. Hold up, I need to know you're ready, huh? Can't go pushing to the edge when you let it go. After millennium, it's trippy if I'm being cold. But I'ma make it if you're thinking what I'm thinking of. Throw down your pinky, the fist up. Yeah, Santa Monica, the list up. Then to make and get the mix up. Next, now we running out of time. Pop the tag, tell you why, oh why. And baby, made me fall in love. Going out of fellas, gotta keep that set. And the penny now reached all this bank. Only type of fella that can see through those things. And the money gotta bleach all this dread. Game 7 rings, hey. And it's pink, hey. Shades on a king, hey. Feel the drip, hey. Cook a white kicks like. Feel the fit, hey. Holding my grip like. This is sick, hey. Ta, ta. Ta, ta. Ta, ta. Make me fall in love. And baby, make me fall in love.
Woo! Wow, she prepared 3 songs for us today. That was running out of time. Rick Al says, I think this song is my favorite. Jake says, oh wow, Yoonhwae just became one of my favorite rappers after today's Music Lab episode.
Thank
Diggy
you.
says, your best song tonight.
Oh.
Tigger says, thank you for visiting us today. I hope you can come back and hang out again sometime. You're super cool. Please take care of yourself.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
what are your plans for the time being? Like, do you have any special plans for the rest of this year?
I am working on a new album, and it'll be more Korean lyrics, because that was most of the feedback. Of I love the song, but like there are people who don't understand the English lyrics, and they wanted to enjoy the lyrics as well. So I'm working on that as well, and possibly a solo concert, but I'm not gonna say it out loud that that's gonna happen. Like, I don't know.
Okay, but let's manifest that it does.
Yes, it's
and
gonna
please
happen.
Invite me if you do
Yes,
have
of
one.
course,
Yes.
everyone.
Okay, it was a pleasure having you in the studio today. Please come back more often. It is time to send her off, and we'll send her off with one of her songs. Again, this is Talk Walk by Yoonhwae, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bagels don't give her the talk. I put the action in front of the promises, go get it done. Yeah, built a lot, I can't handle the stop. Yeah, big step, but go get us your much in the trunk. I ain't not feeling the same as you say. Most of you rushing and go past your way. Taking the roll, I'm on my way. You see it far and just don't need to play. Better take that win out the safe. Better hope he remembers your name. Really gonna do this? How you really gonna do things? Going past, gone too far along. Catch up, it's harder than hard, and now I'm falling in love. I got my vision on God straight. I'm not feeling like running up that you wasn't there. Ain't there something right? Holding on so tight. All these sleepless nights. Hope they don't be lying. Someone get the time. too much in the trunk.